confusion maybe, because he didn't know where he was going, right? Those things are natural. But did that stop him from following God? He was still obedient. Listen, if God says right arm, Abraham said right arm. Even though it wasn't natural, he felt kind of odd, he still followed. Okay? How do you think God felt when Abraham left? Happy. You know what? Proud. Abraham's following me, right? God's like this. Okay? Now let me ask you that same question. When Abraham went to Egypt, how do you think God felt then? Huh? Not happy. Not happy, right? How did Abraham feel when Lot went to Sodom and Gomorrah? Not happy. Isn't that how we feel sometimes when we've got friends that go the wrong way? When we can't, seem to get connected? You guys understand. Sometimes our friends, they got stuff and we got stuff, and our heart, just like Abraham, our heart is to keep us as a family. But then contention happens. Next thing you know, their shepherds are beating up our shepherds, and they're coming in. The sheep are getting hurt. And Abraham says, "Listen, I just want peace in my house." Right? Man. He says, "Listen, Lot, if you can't be at peace, listen, I don't necessarily want you to leave, but I'd rather have peace than contention." See? I don't think it was Abraham's desire for Lot to leave. I just think things happened and now a decision has to be made. Right? So how did Abraham feel? How did God feel when Lot left? See, we don't talk about Lot a whole lot. We never hear about Lot's faith, do we? We don't. You know why? Lot was hanging on to Abraham's coattails. It was Abraham who had the faith, not Lot. Lot just came for the ride. It wasn't Abraham's faith. It was Abraham's love that tried to grab Lot and get him out before everything went down. You guys understand? Lot didn't have any idea that Sodom and Gomorrah was about ready to be destroyed. In all the mess. He didn't understand it. He didn't see it. Even when the angels came in there and started asking Lot, "Listen, Lot, you got a lot to be concerned about here. This thing's going down. There's a whole lot of people that are going to get hurt, and Abraham has asked for you to come home. So we're here to take you home." So Lot went, right? Did his wife come?
Yeah.
Hold on. The answer is yes.
But
The answer is yes, but we'll get there in a minute. How about Lot's children? 2 girls, right? Now they were married. Did their husbands come? No. No. They were married. So Lot's wife and his 2 daughters came. Their husbands didn't come. And as they were traveling, who wants another $5? Come here, Abraham. Come here, Lot.
Oh. I can get this
Oh,
back.
I'm sorry. No, Abraham, you have to sit down. I'm sorry. Okay, we need Lot's wife.
That's appropriate there.
And we need 2 daughters. Come on up. Anna? No. Jacob? There you go. Okay? So we have Lot's wife, and his 2 daughters. Okay? Now, they're following the angel. Okay? They're coming out of Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay? They're coming out of Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, what happened to Lot's wife?
She disappeared.
No.
Look back.
She looked back.
Turn to a photo.
Turned into. Now, why would she look back? This place was being destroyed. Why would Lot's wife look back?
I don't want to leave it.
My friends.
She's looking back at everything that she was losing, right? And because of that, guys, her judgment, she turned into a pillar of salt. Okay? Because remember, one of the things that the angel said was don't look back. Okay? We have to be obedient. Sometimes we don't understand why. But sometimes it's life and death, am I right? So listen to the angels, right? In this case, because angels came from God, right? So you guys keep on looking forward. Follow me. Okay? Now, again, stay right there. Again, this all is in reference to being obedient. Lot was disobedient by going down to Sodom and Gomorrah. But God gave him grace. Amen? He gave him grace to come out of that terrible thing before it took his life. Right? And the neat thing about it is his 2 daughters were able to come out with him. Okay? So, I hate to say it, but Lot's wife just wasn't obedient. She could have been, right? So we'll change the story up just a little bit. Okay? She repents real quick.
I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
Okay, and she goes back with her family. Yay! Okay? So it turns out to be a happy ending. Amen?
Amen.
Can we give God some praise?
Amen. Yeah. Amen. He's gonna get rid of the flashlights.
Which one?
Nobody wants those flashlights.
Open them up and distribute them. Isn't there like 3 of them?
Yeah.
You don't need that.
Who wants the lights?
Can you open them up?
Come here, Tristan. There's 3 of them here. One for you, one for Hannah.
You can.
Yeah.
You can.
I think you should. Thank you, sir.
Amen.
Okay, last questions. must we always understand God's plan before we start to obey?
No.
Supposed to obey God.
Yeah, very good. We're not always going to understand when God says something. In fact, most of the time we're not. Trust and obey, for there's no other way to be
Happy in Jesus, but to trust and obey.
Amen.
Okay? Should we base our decisions on physical or spiritual things?
Spirit.
Spiritual.
Yep.
Who was spiritual in this case? Lot or Abraham?
Abraham.
Who was spiritual in this case? Lot or his wife?
Lot.
Who is spiritual in this case? I can't remember.